So we are in Broken Bow, Nebraska, and we're staying here at this brewery for the night as part of our Harvest Host program. It's called Kincaider.
God, it stinks like horrendous out here.
Kincaider Brewing. So we ate dinner right in there. We had burgers and beer. It was good. But yeah, just showing you the setup. But they have some cows. Can we see any cows from here?
I don't see any, but I sure smell them.
Let me see if I can show you the cows. I saw them a second ago. Where'd he go? Oh, they're there. Here, let me go around this way. Not sure what they're doing here, but they're right there. They don't smell so great. But anyhow, we're just here for one night. Moving on tomorrow. Well, we just left the brewery, Kincaider Brewing, from Broken Bow, Nebraska, and we're heading to Cheyenne, Wyoming. And we're going to be staying at the Terry Bison Ranch, so that should be interesting. We've got 2 nights there, so I think it's around a 5-hour drive today-ish. So, yeah, hopefully uneventful. Anything you want to add?
No, well, maybe a little bit. We're a long way away from any decent freeway, so for the entire state of Iowa, because we're at the very top of Iowa, all the way down through the state, and then all the way through the state of Nebraska, we're on these back roads. The good news is, on these back roads, the speed limit is 65 miles an hour, but we go through a little town, so it's a real pain, but that's the way it goes. So anyway,
But almost no other cars on the road, so
that's helpful too.
yeah, it's not like you really get stuck behind anybody because there's like nobody around. So just the corn. So we just went to eat in the steakhouse here. We're at the Terry Bison Ranch in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We're staying at their RV park, but they have a steakhouse, so we went to check it out. And we had the bison chili fries. They were good. It was interesting. We weren't too hungry. So anyways, right outside here of the restaurant, they have a nightly bonfire. We appear to be the only partakers of the bonfire. But
When it's 100 degrees, it's kind of weird to be out at the bonfire.
no,
But
what do you think it is right now? Maybe 78?
75,
Yeah.
75 to 80, yeah.
And then they occasionally have a band playing right there, which would be kind of fun. But anyways, tomorrow we are going to do the train ride through the bison area.
Yes.
And apparently they have some other animals as well. So we're here for just 2 nights. So that should be kind of interesting. So we will share it with you.
Howdy, good morning everybody.
Howdy.
Welcome to the Terry Bison Express. Off on our right hand side is our holding pen for our horses. We offer 1-hour trail rides, 2-hour trail rides, and pony rides. And if you get a chance, I highly recommend those trail rides. They are a lot of fun and a great way to see all of our wildlife. We have elk, deer, pronghorn antelope, red-tailed hawk, golden eagles, bald eagles, and even great horned owls. Speaking of birds, off on our right-hand side is our exotic bird cage. We have lots of fun birds in there, but my favorite is the albino peacock. See, before I started working here, I didn't know peacocks came in white. But now I have one on order from Amazon. I tried to order one from Wish, but when it got to my house, it was missing all of its feathers. Turns out it was a frozen chicken. On the right-hand side, you'll see one of our 2 ostriches. That ostrich is not friendly. In fact, he's downright mean. But I know a song about that. No matter what they say I've done, well, I ain't never had too much fun. Speaking of fun, but camels are not very nice. They will spit at you, they will bite you, and they can kick into all 4 directions, sometimes more than one at a time. Speaking of biting you, camels can open their mouths larger than the human head and have enough bite force to crush the human skull. So if you don't want to be their next victim, I suggest you toss a couple treats out there too. Go ahead, folks, toss those treats out there quick before the camels get you. That is the only time you're allowed to throw treats off my tray. Now to bring a nifty little packages to your local grocery store. We are a major producer of bison meat for the U.S. But my favorite part about the Terry Bison Ranch is definitely the fact that you can take this train out to feed our bison. And then afterwards, you can go to the Senator Steakhouse and our bison will feed you. If you go to the Tombstone Grill, the food truck there behind the restaurant, you can get grilled items like bison hot dogs, bison bratwurst, and the famous bison burger that was reviewed by Bobby Clay from the Food Network in 2009 as the best bison burger in the U.S. and the best burger overall in Wyoming. Tinker was alive, he weighed 2,250 pounds. That's about 200 pounds more than our current big bull, who is his grandson. It's also the reason the grave is located right there. See, that's where Tinker died, and he was over 2,000 pounds, so we did not want to move him. This is also the only privately owned set of rails in the United States that crosses state lines. So here in a minute, we're going to Colorado. Before we do though, we have to go around the sharpest turn in 2.5. All right, 3, everybody hands in the air. Woo! Now hold them up all the way down the hill. Don't worry, just 5 more minutes. That's right, you can do it, just 5 more minutes. If you is brown. The second color you'll see a lot of in Colorado is a very pretty red. This is our display herd. It is made up of almost entirely cows and their calves. But it'd be hard to make new calves if we didn't have at least 1 bull in there. So we have 2. The younger of the... They will eventually go up to both sides of the train.
Both sides.
Especially if you tap the trees on the opposite side of the train. They will come over to that other side. Again, please do not throw the treats out there.
Oh. Rough nose. He's got a rough
Feeding them
nose.
by hand is a lot more fun.
Have you seen
You
it?
don't have to be afraid of feeding them by hand. They only have 1 row of front teeth and it's on the bottom. So the worst that they can do is gum you a little bit. Just like when I feed my grandma.
There
Which means you do
Right
not have
there.
to flat palm those
Go right
teeth.
there.
Just stick them in there with your fingers. They won't bite you.
There we go. There you go.
But feeding bison by hand is not the funnest way to feed a bison. Speaking of our big bull, Gene Simmons, his kids. If feeding the bison by hand is just not quite enough fun for you. What you can do is take one of those nice long treats,
Here we go.
put it up between your teeth and stick your face down and kiss the bison.
There we go. Oh, sorry.
Now that last one is not a joke, folks. You are welcome to kiss the bison.
Ew.
I have personally kissed over 30 bison since I started driving trains in September. If you do decide to kiss the bison, make sure you use a nice long treat. Otherwise, it'll be like going back to middle school. You'll get way too much tongue.
Oh.
Those tongues are 7 to 13 inches long, 3.5 inches wide.
He knocked that out of my hand. He's been down to pick it up.
Just a minute.
Ready? Did they say anything about touching him?
Touching him? I think it's alright. If you can kiss him, I think you can touch his head. Baby.
the end of the song, that means it's time to say goodbye to the bison.
Well, we're back on the road again. We just left the Bison Ranch and in Cheyenne. It was a nice, cool little place to stay. You know, something different.
Yeah, it wasn't a great place to stay, but because it had so many things to do there, it made it special.
Yeah, convenient location and steakhouse and nice store and everything. And so anyway, we had 2 nights there, so we had one day of a little rest yesterday, which was very nice and much needed, I think. But we're on the road today. We're heading to Rock Springs, Wyoming. So we're basically going from one end of Wyoming to the other. So it's around a 5-hour-ish drive. And we're just there for one night. So anything else you want to add?
No? Nope.
Are you sure? You don't seem sure.
I am letting my brain work and nothing seems to be happening. So I tried to think, but nothing happened.
All right. So we made it to Rock Springs, Wyoming, and we're staying at the KOA here just for one night. So I just thought I would show you a little bit of what the campground looked like. Pretty dusty. This is Wyoming, so but it's right off the freeway. If I zoom in, you can see the freeway right over there, so very convenient. Well, we just left